If your 8-month-old has learned how to stand up in their crib but doesn't know how to get back down, and now they're up frequently during the night crying, and you're getting into this battle with them of laying them down and they stand up and laying them down and they stand up. Totally get it. As you can tell, I've heard this one before. And here's what you need to do. So you have to make it your mission on the first day after you see your baby do this, to teach them how to get back down. Okay. So like literally help them pull up on the couch. And then I would even, take one of their hands and, kind of help encourage them to go down, push in the back gently, of course, in the back of their knee, and be like, plop. Oh, you got down, or put a toy and kind of lead them to sit down. They have to just experiment with that sensation. Luckily, they have the little padding of their diaper too. And you can also hold their hands from a standing position and, do like ring around the rosy, we all fall down. And then you plop down on your bottom from maybe being on your knees. And so you do this frequently during the day. And then once you see them do it themselves, then I want you to stop laying them down in the crib, either at bedtime or in the middle of the night. So that would mean that, let's say, you put them in at bedtime, hopefully calm and awake, and aware that they're being put in there, and they immediately pop up. So I would, if you're doing the shuffle and you're sitting next to the crib, I'd pat the mattress and encourage them to lay down. If you are, this is a new thing and you've already completed sleep coaching, you could go into the room, pat the mattress and say, lay down, sweetie pie. And then once they plop down, then, you can, pat them, shush them, stroke them and say, it's okay, sweetie, 9-9. You may want to stay a little close by so that they don't immediately pop back up. Now, let's say they haven't quite learned it yet. And then you're going to say, well, what do we do, Kim, during the night and at bedtime while he's learning how to do it during the day? Which hopefully shouldn't take more than a few days. But this is what I would encourage you to do. Because I do know that some kids will, fall back and bang their head. I really love the vertical crib liners by Pure Safety. They're safe and they zip onto the slats of the crib and act as a little padding. If they were to great. If they were to, fall and bang their head, but they're also great for if they're really active sleepers in the crib too. So here they are, they're clamped on and they haven't learned. Again, I would do the same thing. I would stand up then, pat the mattress and kind of help guide them down. And then, stroke their back and apply a little bit of, pressure to encourage them to stay down. Let's say you say, oh, no, Kim, that doesn't work. He immediately pops back up. I usually will encourage parents to stay or to sit in the chair next to the crib and wait until they look like they're so tired that they may fall down or they may fall asleep standing up, and then go and lay them down and rub their back and keep your hand there to sort of encourage them, on their chest or their back to stay laying down. I know this isn't great. If you notice that when you do that they immediately pop back up, you probably didn't wait long enough for them to be tired enough. So you'll see how this should give you lots of incentive to work on learning this skill at night, because I know that this can be super tiring until they learn how to do this themselves. And again, once they learn how to do it themselves, your job is to no longer lay them down. You won't win that battle, and instead you're just going to encourage them to lay down.